Hello. This is your girl CJL at Go Forward, Live on Purpose. Well, for today, episode 102, we talking about giving up. All right, what do you do when you want to give up? Some insights and ideas or tips that can help us through life, living on purpose. All right. If you like giving up, we all go through this time. So I'll be right back and we discuss that. All right. When you want to give up, listen to this. Okay, I'm back and episode 102 today talking about giving up. But I like to say don't give up. Or when the urge to give up is higher than our drive to keep going, what do we do? All right. I always like to come with insights and not only discussing the topic that affects our life and moving forward, but also giving insights and tips that can help us get past those circumstances or those obstacles, that hinder us from going forward. It's all about going forward, living on purpose. Okay. So without further ado, I'd like to get into a topic today and to encourage someone. I hope this be a blessing to you and it helps you through the week or through life. All right. So, I like to start by saying there are two choices in life, right? Either to sit in the dark when we feel like giving up, when the urge to give up is so high. All right. We go through that all the time. No one is exempted from the feeling of giving up and you just want to throw in the towel. There are times life make you feel like you just don't want to keep going on. It's just tiring. You are tired. You are exhausted. Okay. So what do? There are two choices. It's either to sit in the darkness or to go forward. And sitting in the darkness may feel comfortable for that moment, but it's exhausting. So going forward should be the option for us go-getters and we want to keep moving, involving in our lives. So as a go-getter and a forwarder and a purpose chaser, I like to come up with this topic, and it's been strong on me because it's been 2 weeks. I always like to refer to myself because these are things I talk about that I actually go through and how I overcome these things. I think like if we can share with the word and each other how we overcome our circumstances and difficulties, it can help someone out there struggling. Then that person or the next person don't have to go through what we all went through or what we went through or what I went through. So that's why I'm inspired to share and speak to people on things that bother us, helping us moving forward and living a life on purpose. All right. So not sitting in the dark. The urge to give up and stay in the dark is so huge. All right. All the time we face this circumstances. If I'm going, I like to say to myself from a quote, I heard quote and I quote, it says, if I am going to fall, I don't want to fall on my face. That's one thing. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall on my face. So I try not to give up. But the urge to give up is huge. What do? Okay, with faith in my hands, believing that God is able to take me through whatever I'm going through. But as a person and being realistic, what are those things that we can help our mind and emotions to get past the state of giving up? All right. No matter how successful you are in life, in business, or whatever you do, we all have days and times where we don't want to keep going. We all have days and times where we just want to give up. We just want to be in bed. All right. There are times, I bet it has happened to you. You just don't want to even get up from bed. Right. I get up in the morning and I know that it's 6 a.m. and I need to get up to go to work and I just don't want to get up. I just want to call and say, I'm not coming today. Has it happened to you? Yes. Or you got this business going and you just feel that it's not going anywhere. You feel stuck. You don't have the picture anymore, the clear picture of where you're going, and you just don't want to keep going. Yes, it happens. No matter how successful, millionaires, billionaires, whatever your status is, and whatever you are in life, things you go through, we all have this point in our life where we want to go, where we don't want to go on, right? But what happens when this feeling lasts for days, weeks, or months? I like to share a little bit of insight from an article I read written by Clint Stockter, all right? And he said, when we feel we have lost purpose and just want to give up, when we feel we have lost purpose and just want to give up, maybe in our career, in our business, in our relationship, or just life, what do we do? Now, there's some insights that he gave through the article I read by Clint Stockter, all right? And some of what I experienced, my own experience, I'll be discussing as well. And insight, what can help you or how it can help you, move forward. But here are a few to help you do things or do when you feel like giving up. Life knocks us up and down, Life takes us places we don't even expect. And we wake up one morning with big dreams and goals and set goals, and we start to work on those goals tirelessly. But at one point in time, we lost our focus. We lost not just the focus, but the drive to keep moving. It's hard. It's tough. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to do this anymore. We want to give up. The risk to give up is so high. The drive, the feeling of hope and everything that we wanted in the first place is not there anymore. What do we do? All right. So I just don't want to speak just because I want to speak, but I want to speak from experience because this a couple of weeks ago, I felt like that in my personal life. Like I was struggling with my job. I'm a full-time teacher, and that's what I'm a mom. Plus, I am an entrepreneur. I'm doing my own business. I'm building my own business. So it's at the startup stage, and I'm just trying to put my hands on everything at once, in a sense. But I know I have a big goal, and, the first one is working, and the second one, it's working as well. I'm driving towards that. But at one point in time, a couple of weeks ago, I felt like giving up. I felt so much like giving up. It's either I want to give up my job or I give up something. I just want to give up. I just want to run away from myself, okay? So at times we set goals, and sometimes in life, it's beautiful. We have all these beautiful things that we are walking after or we are running towards, and it's beautiful. It's going to change our life. But we get tired and we want to faint, right? We want to give up. So let me go back to what Clint shared in his article that I came across. And one of those things I pick up from what I read was that he says, go back to your why. When the urge is there to go, to not go forward, okay? Go back to your why. Now, why did you get this job? Why? He said, not to get lost, remind yourself of your mission and why you chose that job, career in the first place, okay? Why did you choose the business you are doing right now? Why did you choose to go back to college? Why did you choose to pursue a certain career? Why? What is your why? Now, because at times we actually forget where we are, all right? We get involved. We are so engulfed with what we are pursuing until we forget actually the taste and the reason why we even started doing it in the first place. So when you feel that feeling, out of what I explained earlier on, like my own experience, one thing to do, that's an insight or tip to do, all right, is to go back to your why. Not to get lost, okay? Remind yourself of your mission and why you chose the job or the career or the path you are on, okay? And once we get that why, that's why the why will help us, all right? Get back on track, helping you get that beautiful color and picture you once had, all right? Now, because when you get to the place of giving up, it's actually a blank space you at, okay? You can't see anymore. That beautiful picture becomes black and white. So how to get back that picture of those goals or the things you are doing and you want to give up, all right? Colorful pictures will come back if you get back to your why. Why? The why in everything that makes us want to do something, once we are reminded of it, it can also give us back the inspiration and motivation to keep going. Colorful picture of the why you wanted to go back to school, why you wanted to get the degree, why you wanted to study, or why you wanted to get this job, change your career, whatever, start this business. Get that, all right? And it all will come back to you. It clears up when you get a pen and paper, write down, oh, I forgot, why did I take this? And you put down and you start to remember. It will help you begin to gain clarity, because it's actually clarity that helps us to move on with our goals and help us to move forward. Once you don't have lack of clarity in life, will cause you to not even understand your purpose in life and where you're going. So once we get our purpose, you know what you want to do and all of that, but you are in it, and then there comes wanting to give up because you are stuck, you're feeling blank and all of that. So when that time comes, go back to your why and write down again why you want to do that, why you chose to do that in the first place. And then clarity comes back, all right? We have to keep reminding ourselves, because life is tough. It's tough. It's not going to be an easy road, okay? When you have being fearless and being a go-getter doesn't make you, a proof, power proof of anything, okay? Anything can happen. You can lose your motivation. You can lose your inspiration. You can lose your drive. You can be depressed. You can be depressed, rather. You can be sad. We're just human beings. You just, the business is not going right, and then you feel the start is giving you a tough time, and you just want to give up. Yes. All right. Doesn't matter. But when that time comes, go to your why, and in that place or the time you're going to write and sit down and remember why you started that in the first place will help you gain clarity. And the second point is learn to just breathe, reset, and revisit your goals once more. Okay? When you write down and get your why, now learn to breathe, reset, and revisit. It's just time. Sometimes we are moving. Yes, we are moving steadily. We are doing good. Everything is going good. And even it's going rough, whatever it is, but we are still going, right? Sometimes just take a break. Just lay back for a while, reset, re-energize, reinvent your strategies, and then get back on track, okay? It is not always going to be bread and butter, all right? But once we understand that we are ready to achieve our goals, no matter what, we will definitely move forward, no matter what, okay? And there will be no cause to give up, but rather to keep moving, to keep going forward. That's what's going to happen if we just learn to take a break, breathe, reset, and revisit our goals, okay? I hope that helped. So I said the first one is to go back to your why, ask yourself, why did I do this? Why did I take this? Or why am I doing this, okay? When you feel like giving up, in life, maybe there may not be a reason, okay? Sometimes I think there may not be a reason. Just in life, totality, you just feel like giving up, okay? On everything, okay? Not a particular thing. But then ask yourself, why am I here? All right? It don't have to be a project. It don't have to be a career. It don't have to be a job. But there's a why in this life. And it's actually because of those whys, some people don't answer their why. They don't write it down on paper, but it's in their head. So that why will keep you. You are going on this life because of your children, because you want them to see you as an example. That's your why. Okay, because you want your mother or your parents to be proud of you. That's your why. All right? Or you want to prove those people that say you will not amount to nothing. That's your why. Okay? So find that why. Take a break, just breathe, reset yourself and revisit your goals. And you will keep moving forward. Definitely, you will keep going forward. And the third point, when you want to give up, what to do. Now, win through persistence. Win through persistence, okay? I like to quote this. It says, a river cuts through a rock, not because of its power, but its persistence. All right? River cuts through the rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Now, persistence is, according to Winston Churchill, he said, if you have an important point to make, don't try to be subtle or clever. All right? That means keeping steadfast. Move one step at a time. You don't need to prove you are clever. You can come back, do this today, hit the head one time, you go back, come back, do it again and again and again. And more, you become more motivated because you see results. The more persistent we are, the more result we will see. All right. You do a little bit and before you know it, there's a result. And before you know it, there's a result. And human being, we are attracted to result. Once you are persistent as a result, we will keep going forward. So win through your persistence. You don't have to be a superhero to do it once and for all. You don't have to follow anyone. Don't try to be like anyone. Don't try to copy anyone. Be yourself. Move in your plans with God and with persistence. Okay? Or with persistence. That's it. All right. So even in slow motion, I like to say this part, even with baby steps, but keep in motion. All right. I always talk about motion. Life is about motion. Okay. Everything surrounds us is motion. We have to keep in motion. There's no way you want to stop completely. Then you have given up. All right. So even if you're taking a break, even if you just want to breathe and revisit your goals, all right, go on in slow motion. Even if it costs you to be in slow motion, like Lisa Nico says, slow motion, but don't stop. All right. Keep going. So this is one way how we can get over the feeling or the urge to give up in life. Just be persistent. Be persistent, not trying to compete with anyone, not trying to compare yourself with anyone, but just be persistent and keep moving forward. There are many times I felt like giving up, many times in life, with my studies, with my business, with my current work. Yes, we all feel like that, one way or another, but truly believing that persistence delivers results will keep you moving forward. I tell you the truth. That is true. 2019 taught me that. I was a big procrastinator. I procrastinate everything. All right. But when I saw that, I had no way to give up. There are times life will put you in a situation that you got no choice. You cannot even give up. There's no choice to even give up. All right. There's no option. I would call myself. It was no option. There was no option to break. There was no option to break. It was just go forward. Just move on. All right. Just keep moving. All right. So I saw that and I saw what persistence it did. I kept persistence and out of most, I would say 80 or 85% of what I put to work and what I set as goal became possible today. So the fourth plan I like to stay on inside is also to help you not give up or when you feel like giving up. Acknowledge challenges, okay? Now, some of the time we don't acknowledge challenges. We don't acknowledge challenges, okay? We ignore those challenges and just grumble in our head. We already know life is not always bread and butter, right? Yes, there will be times it gets tough. When you start that business and it's all going sweet and smooth, a smooth ride, you open the website and it's all going good. And now it's time to get the customer and it's all going good. But there are times that it's going to get rough. Even your studies, even with a new relationship, even with your new career, all right? It gets tough. Nothing is easy. If you want to win, you have to be ready for challenges, okay? So acknowledge challenges. When you just want to give up, think about, okay, this I know, life is not bread and butter, but I have to be strong today. Acknowledge the challenge, embrace it, learn what you can from it, and power up. That's it. I've learned to acknowledge my challenges. When I started a job that was really difficult, the hours was so terrible. I couldn't get home on time to my kids. I stayed so late. By the time I get home, everyone's sleeping and stuff. It didn't make me happy at all. But I needed to do what I had to do for my family. So I kept going. And what I told myself was that this is challenging, but it is not for long. It is not going to last for long, because that's it. It's not going to last for long. Once you know where you're going, you don't need to, stress yourself about that challenge. Just face it. Just tell yourself it's challenging, but I'm going to get past this, because this is not my life. This doesn't determine my future. This doesn't determine where I am going. When we acknowledge our challenges, embrace it, learn from it, we can move forward, power up and move forward. Okay. So I like to say one more time, acknowledge your challenge, embrace it, learn what you can from it, and power up. Okay. Right. And then the next one, the fifth one I got listed for you, right? Get happy. Get happy. I'm actually summarizing the little article and adding mine to it. Okay. So get happy. Now, you be saying, that's silly. I'm about to give up. I want to give up, all right? Feeling like giving up. There's no time for being happy. How can I get happy? Yes, I said so. Get happy, all right? Now, how do you get happy in the situation where you feel like giving up? You are tired. You are exhausted. Because when you get to the point of wanting to give up means you are tired. You are blank. There is no picture. There's no colorful picture. There's no butterflies and roses flying over your head. No more, okay? It's dark space. It's a dark place. I've been there, all right? So how can you get happy from that state to get back, all right, to yourself? Now you get to remember you are the creator of your own life. That's one important thing to know. I have learned that when I'm in a situation where I feel like giving up, or I feel so tired and I am so, I don't know, just don't know where I'm at. I'm blank. Okay. I'm stuck, feeling stuck. All right. I tell myself, listen, you are the creator of your own life. Now, somebody will say, well, what do you mean by that? Okay. When I say you're the creator of your life, God created all things beautiful. And he said, I give you dominion over the earth. Dominion over the universe. Meaning, create it. Do what you can do with it. This body, your soul, whatever, your spirit that is within your body, this thing that you have to carry on this life, it's yours to create. Do it. Take dominion, rule over it, take control. So that means we have power to control whatever circumstances that we face. Now, giving up is not an option in this state. All right. As a Christian and as a faith girl, I'm just saying this. If you're a Christian and you're non-Christian, but I'm saying this to tell you that you are the creator of your own life. The universe, you have power to say what you want it to be. So you have power now from getting the state of giving up after all of what I have said. All right. You have power to create what you want. You can get happy even in that state. So get happy, put yourself together and tell yourself, I got this, because no one is going to help you. No one is going to take you from that space and that giving. If you give up, who comes to your rescue? Your mom or your dad might just say, just go back and get another job. You got to go back to college. Nobody's going to rescue you from that state, from that state of darkness. I've been there. Okay. It causes you depression and whatever. Nobody's going to rescue you. You are the creator of your own life. So God says so. Take dominion. You have dominion over the universe. Say what you want. So you got to be your own rescue. No one is coming to save you. You have to use what God has set before you. All right. So in short, get yourself happy. You're going to get back to because you already gain clarity. You already moving forward. You have acknowledged, all right? You have acknowledged your challenges, and now you need to be happy in order to move forward, okay? So turn on the nice music. For me, music works, okay? Something you can use to get into that mood now, okay? After you have spoken to your mind and say, I am the creator of my own life, all right? I will create the circumstances I feel like I need to be in. All right. We can choose. We can choose how we want things to be. Okay, so now we've seen the clear picture and we have spoken to ourselves that we have to create this life for ourselves, and we're getting past this. I'm not giving up. I am not giving up. Okay, so I'm the creator of my own life. Now I find something to, make my mind get up and make me happy, right? Because happiness is really good time, really good when you are happy is a time you really can focus and actually get a clear picture of where you're going. All right. So turn on nice music. If you like flowers, go buy yourself a flower. Do something special for yourself. Do something that makes you happy. Or think about that joke. Think about that talk with a friend or that special time in your life where you were so happy, Just think about something. For me, music works. I just put on music and I dance my blues away. All right. So just do what works for you. All right. It will lifting up your spirit, whatever that gets you up to doing something and taking action, because we have to take action. It is just to get up and do it. Okay. Action in those times would help you. It don't have to be big. All right. Or drastic or so fabulous or whatever, but just take care of you and get over it. Get over it. That's it. Get happy. All right. Now, the fifth one, or the last one I'd like to share with you is that be proud. Okay. What I mean, be proud of what you have achieved. We sometimes forget to even notice the beauty of flowers around us, things around us. We forget to notice that, in our neighborhood, there is a nice park, because we are so busy, we are so stressed and worked out, and now we feel like giving up. So we don't even see the beauty of life anymore. Take a nice walk and just start to thank yourself for reaching this far. Stop for a moment and just appreciate something small you have done. Haven't you? I believe we are not of failure. Life is not just fail. Okay? So when you're failing, make sure you don't fall flat, but fall forward. Okay? Fall forward. And I can say, I say to myself, I don't want to fall off my faith. I want to fall with my faith. Okay? So appreciate yourself. Be proud of your achievement, even if it's just small. Something small you have done. Many times we forget to celebrate the victories of our efforts and everything that we've created. We forget to celebrate ourselves. Be proud of where you have come from and where you are going and what you have achieved. Isn't that amazing? Sometimes we don't even think, we don't count our blessing, we don't even look back on what we have achieved. We just feel right now, because we can't get past this blockage, so we have failed. And then we start to tell ourselves, I'm giving up. I can't do this anymore. Oh, I have failed myself. And you get yourself all worked out and depressed. And then giving up come in the picture. Please don't give up. I've come to tell you, my friend, please don't give up. Being fearless and a go-getter doesn't mean that we don't feel the urge to give up. But these things can help us keep moving forward. Appreciate yourself. Say thank you to yourself. You say, call your name and say, for my name is CJ or Christina. Say, Christina, I tell myself, Christina, I am so proud of you. You did that last week. You did this, you did that. Count those small things that you were able to achieve. All right? Be proud of where you are now. And like Clint Salak said in his article, he said, every 90 days, take time to review your wins, okay? Take time to review the things that you have achieved, no matter how small they are. Just appreciate those things you have already achieved. And to know you are a go-getter and you are fearless no matter what. And you can achieve whatever you set your mind to achieve, because you are the creator of your own life. Go forward, live on purpose. Giving up is not an option. We are here to win and make an impact in the world. Live on purpose. Now, thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe and like my podcast. And I'm going to be coming up with another topic soon. This is just the beginning of a new day. This is just the beginning of a new day, okay? I am learning, I am evolving, and I believe God has something special for you, for me, in this mission. It is a mission to go forward no matter what. Every day is a challenge. Every day is a struggle. But believing that we can go forward, we can move forward, we can get past it, because God has given us dominion over the earth. He has given us dominion over everything. Our mind, and we are to create what we want. So go out there and create the life you want for yourself. God bless you.